And this is addressed to Ajit and Greg. He says, last year I asked you about how Geico and BNSF appeared to lose ground to their leading competitors, Geico on telematics and BNSF on precision scheduled railroading. Ajit, you responded by saying how you expected Geico to make progress in a year or two. Greg, you spoke about your pride in BNSF, but you didn't directly address the threat of precision scheduled railroading. Will each of you please provide perspective on these competitive challenges and our company's strategies to address them?
In terms of Geico and telematics, let me make the observation that Geico has certainly taken the bull by the horns and has made rapid strides in terms of trying to bridge the gap in terms of telematics and its competitors. They have now reached a point where on all new business, close to 90% has a telematics input to the pricing decision. Unfortunately, less than half of that is being taken up by the policyholders. The other point I want to make is even though we have made improvements in terms of bridging the gap on telematics, we still haven't started to realize the true benefit. And the real culprit or the bottleneck is technology. Geico's technology needs a lot more work than I thought it did. It has more than 500, actually more than 600 legacy systems that don't really talk to each other. And we're trying to compress them to no more than 15, 16 systems that all talk to each other. That's a monumental challenge, and because of that, even though we have made improvements in telematics, we still have a long way to go because of technology. Because of that, and because of the whole issue more broadly in terms of matching rate to risk, Geico is still work in progress. I don't know if any of you had a chance to look at the first quarter results, but Geico has had a very good first quarter, coming in at a combined ratio of 93 and change, which means a margin of 6 and change. Even though that's very good, it's not something we can take to the bank because there are two unusual items that contributed to it. Firstly, we've had what is called prior year reserve releases. We've reduced reserves for the previous years, and that contributed to it. And secondly, every year, the first quarter tends to be a seasonally good quarter for auto insurance writers. So if you adjust for those two factors, my guess is the end of the year, Geico will end up with a combined ratio just south of 100, as opposed to the target they're shooting for is 96. I hope they reach the target of 96 by the end of next year. But instead of getting too excited about it, I think it's important to realize that even if we reach 96, it'll come at the expense of having lost policyholders. There is a trade-off between profitability and growth, and clearly we're going to emphasize profitability and not growth, and that will come at the expense of policyholders. So it will not be until 2 years from now that we'll be back on track, fighting the battles on both the profitability and the growth front.
Greg? Yep. Moving to BNSF, I'll start again by expressing great pride in the BNSF team. We have an exceptional group led by Katie and her managers that show up every day to do great work on the railroad. At the same time, they would be the first to acknowledge there's more to be done there. The specific reference to precision scheduled railroading. The other large railroad, Class A railroads in the U.S. follow that, and including the two in Canada. We're well aware of what they're doing and obviously pay close attention to their operating metrics. And our team strives every day to be more efficient, obviously. I would say we balance it with the needs of our customers. If I look back to pre-2022, so we look at the 3-year period of 2019, 2020, 2021, the BNSF team made significant progress on their efficiencies and delivering overall value back to the shareholders and to their customers, and at the same time maintaining a very safe railroad for our employees. So we're making excellent progress. That didn't stop last year. They made great progress again. The reality in 2022 is we did go through a period of time where we had to call it reset the railroad. We came out of the pandemic. There were the supply challenges. We had certain other labor issues and other things going on at the port. And the reality is our team prioritized getting the railroad back in place for the long term, not a short-term focus on hitting certain operating metrics in 2022. We're well aware of where we were relative to those metrics, but the real focus was to get the railroad reset in a safe manner such that we could deliver long-term value and long-term service to our customers. And that's really what we'll continue to see with that team. There'll be continual progress. There'll be years where it's not as quickly or even we go backwards, but over the long term, we'll see exceptional results from that team and couldn't be more proud that we have that asset. Thank you.